Hello and welcome to another pop-up project brought to you by POPUPOLOGY. In this tutorial I'll be showing you how to fold the Pavilion design from my range of Origamic architecture cards that are available online. This piece was actually inspired by a beautiful cafe in East London in Victoria Park near where I live. So you will see if you Google Pavilion Cafe Victoria Park an actual image of this piece if you'd like. So to get started with the folding, as always, what we do is we establish a gentle crease along our baseline, which is the spine of the car underneath my thumbs as indicated. And the folding always requires some support from the back and the bottom of our card, so just use your digits together as a kind of mold, as it were. So you want to be supporting the center plane from the back and just press forward whilst kind of pushing this crease line to the two sides backwards. So it's a combination of two movements that brings this plane and obviously these roof planes forward in conjunction. But we want to just be deploying our card to a very shallow degree. Overfolding always means that you start having buckled areas, and as paper is not very forgiving once you have given it a memory or a crease, it cannot be undone. So just go carefully and patiently across your design, and once you've got this section deployed to a shallow degree of fold, just move to the top of your design and repeat the process. So I'm just pressing from the back whilst holding down on this plane and gently bringing the shapes forward like so. And again, you just want to be establishing a gentle crease deployment before moving up to the very top section and just popping that out from the back. You will just want to pop forward because of the tension in the paper. And then you can go back to your original first deployment and just continue your piece coming forward. And if there is a bit of resistance, certainly in this area, as you can see here, you can just help it on its way by zooming in on those areas and just weakening those hinges slightly by bringing them forward in isolation, but only in very small increments, because we want to be doing our major folding using the entire plane of our design, applying evenly distributed pressure from the back, whilst, as you can see, kind of caressing our shape into a three-dimensional format. You can do this actually in various number of ways. You can pinch from the front, you can also pinch from the back, whatever feels most comfortable for you, but just bear in mind that it needs to take place across the entire design, as it were. And as you can see, we will start to get to a 90-degree stage of fold, and once we reach that stage, we can start to complete our folding by just taking very good care of these quite weak elements, these pillars that you can see at the front. So make sure you don't just fold straight forward before addressing these weaker points, and we do this by just pinching them just ever so gently, not too much, but thereby weakening again those hinges, which are essentially our mounting folds. And repeat the process on the reverse side as well. So on the bottom, you can either turn your card around or just do it from the back. Whichever way you do it, you just want to be weakening these sections there. And back to the front again. Now you can actually bring your piece even further forward, and if you feel no resistance, then you can start to collapse your piece but just make sure that you're not kind of buckling. As you can see here, they tend to be quite weak, so just avoid those areas buckling by keeping an eye on them. And if you see any indication of buckling, just help it on its way by, whilst you're closing your design, just really pinching it gently across, like so, in each one separately, and all the time kind of pushing your card forward. And once you get to about this stage, you can be safely collapsing your piece properly, and all that remains is just a gentle tap down on the reverse side of the card on the top, just establishing all those creases properly. And when you now open your card, you will have a very beautiful crisp finish, ready for your embellishment or decoration. And if you wish, in order to kind of cover this void left by our pop-up element, you can actually use a transparency backing sheet, or in essentially any other backing sheet that you like. But I tend to use transparencies because they allow us to have a very beautiful light and shadow play, as you can see here. And obviously our design is very different if we use a different color. So if you want to use a cooler blue transparency sheet, then you get a much more kind of mellow effect. But do experiment and try your own stocks, as they're all available either online or in craft shops, and just have a play with all different results. And if you want to share your experiments and your results, then you can do so on my Facebook page, to show off your skills online. So I hope you have fun with this project, and do check out all of my other videos available on my website and on my YouTube channel. I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.